Hello, ladies and gentle jerks. It is I, your awesome host, Levon of Podcastration Classic. It is a dreary, rainy August day, 2025, as I sit on my porch with the cats. Well, the neighbor's cats that kind of just became my cats by default because they like me a lot better and they hang out on the porch with me instead of them. And I feed them good food. And a raccoon. And a possum. And sometimes skunks. Fucking you set out cat food, you feed the whole neighborhood. So, yeah. Anyway. So I'm sitting here editing this. And today's episode of Podcastration Classic was aired September 10th, 2020. And, okay. I'm going to start off with a disclaimer. This was during peak COVID. We were sitting around doing these episodes, not having a whole lot to talk about because we weren't able to go out and do a whole lot. So I tried to improvise. At the time, I was listening to Ron Burgundy's podcast, and he does some silly skits with ice jackals and such, and I thought, that's pretty damn funny. Let's try that ourselves. In retrospect, not the best idea. Paul wasn't into it for obvious reasons, but hey, me and Brooke were, and I'm glad we tried it. So, it was pretty crappy. But anyway, first half of the episode is normal. This ain't till the second half, and like I said, we were just going stir crazy. I was trying some things out, and they don't always work. But here it is anyway. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in this episode. Today's video is more of me biking the Baker Trail in Freeport, Pennsylvania. It is just something to watch while you listen to this. So I'm going to keep this one short. If you enjoy this stuff, subscribe, because if not now, soon, I plan on having a bunch of extra stuff. We have even older episodes recorded before this, bonus stuff thrown out. Maybe even a new one or two just for you guys. So, yeah. Without further ado, this is it. The next episode of Podcastration Classic. Enjoy. Try to. It's a weird one. They get better than this, I promise. But here it is anyway, because I'm a completist. Later.
The greatest podcast of all fucking time will begin in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back to another episode of Podcastration. Take me to your sister.
Yeah.
I guess that sounds more like a robot than an alien.
Yeah.
It's trying to be all intergalactic sounding, but
there's not much of a difference on TV between most alien, even on Predator.
Yeah,
he kind of sounded robot-y.
He had that mask on.
Yeah.
Well, he took it off.
Whatever I say 2 words.
When aliens speak, how many movies can you think of where aliens speak human languages?
Well, see, Independence Day, they used a human to do their talking for them. I don't know if that counts.
I wouldn't count that.
Yeah, because it didn't really talk. It just, it manipulated a human to talk for it.
I've never seen Independence Day.
That was the last movie my pap went to go see at a theater. He went with me and my cousin. In 96, 97-ish range.
Yeah, it was around then. I don't know why I never saw it. I just never did. There's so many movies. It's just one of the millions of movies I've ever seen.
It was a Will Smith sci-fi movie, but
it was big, wasn't it? I thought it was really good.
It was pretty good. I mean, for what it was. Yeah.
I never saw the second one either, of course.
Did you watch, did you see about the new show, Turdy Work?
Yeah, I saw it.
Well,
I have no intention of watching it.
I've seen about that woman before, years ago.
Yeah, she was on Tosh or something, and she her video's been viral for a while.
This is all the moose poop stuff, right?
Yeah.
What is it looks like in a commercial she just sells novelty gifts with it.
Yeah, wind chimes, but instead of tubes, they're
she doesn't
pieces
sell
of poop.
Moose turd earrings, does she?
Probably.
That would be fucking great.
It's just really dumb. It shows anyone can make money off of anything.
It is I'm sorry, you shouldn't be able to make money with moose poop. I guess it's fertilizer, but don't how can you just make anything a novelty?
'Cause people are really tacky.
Yeah.
There's people that are tacky with lots of money.
I just want to know, like, what's the target audience for? Like, are you trying to sell
Tacky
to like
rich people. They want to have a moose turd clock at their camp, so they can tell the people. Like, everyone's going to think that's funny for like a night, but then it's going to be over. It doesn't matter. You already gave the moose turd lady $60 for the moose turd.
What's
clock.
it? Remember the Moose Tracks ice cream thing at Dairy Queen? Was that a sundae? Maybe she has like moose turd blizzards.
How?
Yeah. I guess we can move on to another subject. I know.
Then the moose turd lady.
The turdy work.
I remember Brett showed me the video on YouTube. Like, I think it might have been before it was on Tosh.
Yeah.
But Brett was into the moose turd video.
I just why? Like,
He just thought it was funny. It was just one of those things that he thought was funny.
I took it a different way there for a second.
What do you think?
I know. I just thought you meant like he was looking into getting like moose turds.
I don't. You know what? I'll bet you he wouldn't turn down a moose turd thing.
When's his birthday again?
I don't know.
October or something. No, that's
plenty
Zach.
of time.
Brett's is November.
Oh, that's even more time.
Yeah, it's November something. November 21st or something.
Watch it be like April 3rd.
Yeah, it just happened. We have to wait a whole another.
I feel like
year.
guys should know other guys' birthdays too.
I think it's weird to know other people. Like, it's
Zach's
not weird
is
to know
easy
them.
because Zach's is on like Halloween.
I know Gibby. Yeah, Gibby's birthday is the same day as my birthday, and I know yours is in early February. I know Jeff's is in early February. Sanchez's is September 9th, I think. And
jeez,
my buddy Rick is early. He's a little bit before me in May. I know like the generals around like birthdays, but I don't remember people's birthday days.
I don't know anyone's in my. Well, no, I know my brother Cameron's is May 22nd, and I know Brandon's and my dad's is like June something. But my dad's is on Father's Day. That's right.
Oh, that's easy.
That's why I never remember it because I always think like, well, that's Father's Day. So when's his birthday? And then my mom's I completely forget. I always forget this Mother's Day too till it's too late.
Oh, that's rough.
I mean, this year I didn't get her anything. I didn't even know where the hell to go get stuff.
You go to the Giant Squid Academy's gift shop.
Yeah.
I
Pick up
can
a
say
giant
that
squid
this
pen.
has been the most boring intro.
What are you talking about?
Podcastration.
This is a great
I
one.
think this is really good.
All right.
This is gold.
How about then what happened at mini golf today? That's a good subject to talk about.
That's all your subject. You go ahead and you bring it up because
I want to hear it for you guys just to
I
busted
got
my
destroyed.
balls for
I got
my
destroyed
crappy
more.
golf last podcast. So yeah, victory is mine
Levon
today.
won by like 6 or 7 in mini golf. Today, like the mini golf courses opened up.
Solid twos.
He was putting down twos all day. He didn't make a single hole in one.
Yes, I did. I got a hole in one.
Oh yeah, you did.
Hole 16.
It was
I
like
think.
it was so late on that it was like he was already smoking everybody. So it didn't even like.
That was a victory belch.
It didn't. He got his hole in one way early, and way late, and he had the lead after hole 2 and never let go.
It was
of
pretty
it.
solid.
It was a really good game. I sucked.
Yeah. Say that again.
And I sucked, and Brooke got Brooke got the most unlucky of bounces. She couldn't have sucked as bad as her score was. You'd have to I don't know what she got, but it was really bad.
It was a 61.
61. It was so bad, and it was like, it wasn't even that her shots were that bad. It was just she kept getting like terrible bounces.
Yeah,
a lot of
pretty
mini
crap.
golf is just luck,
Pretty much.
and she didn't get a single lucky shot.
That's how I feel with most golf is to me. But to me, it's if I do anything good, it's mostly luck. If I do it, usually if I do as bad as I usually do, then it's just that's just me at golf. I hate golf, but I also accept that I have nothing better to do. I should like it, but I'm just terrible at it.
I thoroughly enjoy golf.
I don't like it enough to improve myself on it. What's that say? Lump? There's a tin can.
It says lump crab meat.
I didn't. Okay, I thought it was like Lump was the brand of
We're
something.
sitting on the porch, and I'm sitting beside my recycling bin, which is filled because I never remember to take recycling out.
It's all metal except
Well,
for
there
that
was
one beer
also
bottle on
like they
top.
stopped doing recycling during parts of quarantine, so it built up. And then the first time they did it, we forgot.
It's full of beer cans and like sauce cans and beans, but it's only like
Grits.
it's mostly all beer cans, and it's not because we drink a ton of beer. but it's because when people drink beer, they like usually do it at my house. So I have a ton of cans that have accumulated, and I only remember to take recycling out maybe 3 times a year. So by the time I remember to take my recycling out, it's like overflowing with cans. And I pick up all the cans that I find. Like if I find a can somewhere,
Your mom's
I pick 'em up.
overflowing with cans.
We may or may not have taken some of our beer cans at times and put them in other people's recycling bins when they're out at the curb because we feel like
just so it doesn't look
alcoholics.
so bad. Just so it, like we look a little bit more normal. Just even out people's recycling. Because people are driving past judging, and they see your recycling. They say, yeah, those guys party too much.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
That's all
party
right.
that much.
No.
I drink a normal amount of beer. Honestly, I drink like 4 or 5 beers a week. It's not that much.
I drink, yeah. I mean, I mostly drink mine on the weekends, and even
Yeah.
anymore, it ain't too much. I think last night, like, I was pretty drunk, and I realized, like, I drank 5 beers, I think. I mean, they
Yeah.
were stronger, but still. I wasn't, like, trash. The last weekend, I was listening to, we do that watch together, where us and our friends we listen to, like, music YouTube videos, and you type in as you listen. So I was just on my porch by myself, and I got so drunk. I woke up with like my pants on, all my clothes on and my light on in my bedroom, and then I went outside and seen the empty Raptors. I don't remember eating a hoagie at all. I still don't remember eating that thing. I think my brother ate it and just said I ate it. But I know that whatever's left on a porch, evidence of I must have left some out there because I could see where a cat.
What kind of hoagie was it?
Steak and cheese and mushroom one from Miller's in Ford City. It was good. I think it should have been good.
One of the corrections officers at work said that her son had a cold cut hoagie at Sheetz, and they put jalapeno poppers and mozzarella sticks on it. It was like a $15 hoagie, but they said it was like amazing. And honestly,
Yeah.
that sounds like I'd totally want to buy it.
I think I'm not a fan of the cheese sticks on stuff. I mean, they're cheese sticks. I'm not going to, if I was like, oh, you can't take them off. Okay. I was still like, it ain't that it's bad, but I would rather just eat cheese sticks on the side.
An idea we talked about a while ago that we never brought up on the podcast, and we never did, and I really think it's a funny idea, is try to make one thing at Sheetz, but try to see who can get the most expensive piece of food at Sheetz.
We had a Sheets game after bars, and but we didn't have enough rules, and it was like me, CJ, and Brett, and it just became who had the most cheese in there. But you could get
That's a good idea.
somebody that had, but all you had to do was get, like, if somebody gets 2 cheese pretzels, you just get 5.
Yeah.
It's more, the more you spend, then whoever spends the most wins, is what it comes down to. So there needs to be, like, who can do it within a spending limit, and we never had those rules.
On the subject of, like, you have to be in, like, the hoagie class and try to make the most expensive hoagie.
I'm sure that could be a TV show.
Like, can you make a $25 Sheetz hoagie? I'd really like to try it. I'd really like to know. Not that I necessarily want it. I just like to know if I can make it.
I had a TV show idea yesterday, too.
Expensive hoagies. That could be on TLC.
Fuck.
Wow, that's a hoagie.
Yeah. Or
Wait, that's a sandwich?
maybe it's the most...
My 600-pound hoagie.
I don't know. I was going to try to... This is I'm like a never-ending topic that I'm not going to even try to... No, I'm putting
Tater tot wars.
no more thought power to this, because I'm not going to stop.
No, we have to think about it. We've kind of hit a funny idea. We haven't had, like... This intro has been pretty weak, and now we're on to, like, Sheetz food.
You know
Everyone
what I'm
knows
doing
Sheetz
on
food.
the Sheets app right now, right?
Are you making a fantasy roster?
That's another one, too. You can just start ordering sides and saying, "Oh, these are my toppings," and dump them on.
But hey, that's a loophole.
Yeah.
You found a loophole in in the software.
Which everyone's gonna. I would just get the chili mac and dump that on my hoagie.
Yeah.
Be like, "Oh, that's mine." You could just anything I do, you just do
No, I
plus
wouldn't
another
see
item.
yours. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd have to do them separately. And if you came up with a $19 hoagie, and I came up with a $17 hoagie, that's how it goes.
But what if?
So there's a list of ultimate toppers you can put on your hoagie, and they're like anywhere between $1 and $3 each. You can do onion rings, mozz sticks, mac and cheese bites, jalapeno poppers, eggs, or fries. In addition to everything else you put on.
I'm also-
So
I
right
don't-
now I'm at like a pretty expensive hoagie.
I don't care for fries on stuff either.
You know
I'll eat
what?
them. It's not that I think they're bad. I would just also rather have them on the side.
I don't know if this makes me. I don't really. I consider myself from Pittsburgh, but I don't consider myself like a Yinzer.
No.
I really like a Permane sandwich, but the French fries, they're just okay.
I don't like
I'm glad it's an
coleslaw, so-
option, but it's not the greatest. I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world. Also,
No, I'm not a big fan.
I probably shouldn't play with the basketball as I'm recording a
Yeah.
podcast. Levon got
He always
me.
has to you always have to
I
be
fidget.
messing with stuff.
Brooke was just complaining
You are-
about that like earlier today.
Usually it's the freaking microphone. Yeah.
You
Is
were
that so you?
pacing around the kitchen, playing with my golf towel, swinging it around, playing with the clip.
I fidget all the time.
I can imagine you working for PennDOT out on the roads, just twirling signs and like running cars off the road.
I should be one of those cash for gold guys.
Yeah.
Just twirling signs. Record. I can't sit still. This kills me. Right
Yeah.
now. What am I going to do? Pick hair out of my
I
legs.
just adapted. I get it all right. I mean, yeah, I guess I used to I'd be that way in school, but I guess I'm just old now. Now I'm so lazy I could just vegetate.
You'd just rather not fidget.
Yeah. I'm too much of like, I'll save that energy for eating later. Fat.
Can you make we need to make the heaviest piece of food. We ought to do one out of weight. Heaviest piece of food for the least amount of money from Sheets, and the most expensive piece of food you can get.
All right, so I just made a hoagie, and it's $29.46.
Holy crap!
I wish, see, if we had a shit stats toilet, I'd like to have the game. You have between 7 and 9 p.m. to eat whatever you want. And it's whoever poops the most by 9 the next morning. Or we'll say by noon the next day. And you got the toilet that
All right.
weighs all of it. That you go displacement, weight, velocity, all the stats. Whoever has the better stats wins.
What do you mean if we had one? Of course we have one.
Yeah.
What
Just
we need
because
to
we
do,
sell them don't mean we can afford them.
another good idea, another fun, terrible game. Who can lose the most weight in an hour and a half?
It's just, yeah.
How
Well,
you gotta do it?
Laxatives would get some of that out. And
Yeah.
then just sweat it out.
Clip your fingernails,
Yeah, shaving your head. Well, clothes are gonna go first.
Oh my goodness, this is tell me that's not a funny
Well,
idea.
How much is the prize? Because what if you're cutting off fingers and stuff? What if if it's for $1 million? It's like $1 million.
For a
lose a few
$50
fingers.
Okay, here's what it'd
or
be.
toes.
A $50 spending spree that you can only spend at the beer distributor.
Like $50.
Yeah, you can get good beer, but I'm not just gonna straight out give you a $50
I'm not
bill.
gonna do any work. Let you win and just drink half of it anyway.
That's exactly right. Well, no. Yeah, I couldn't let you drink any of the beer.
Why not just for a car? If we can make it any random prize.
I've been looking online. That's another thing. I've been looking at for driving to Pittsburgh in the Pathfinder every day. It's kind of a long drive for that vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been looking at junk beater cars. There was a 09 Honda Civic on Craigslist for $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
You get a ton of I don't know what your mileage is, but it's pretty good. And it seems like you couldn't buy a more reliable beater than a 2000s Honda Civic.
My beater's pretty good. Mine, I guess my car is it's a 2011.
I don't
got it in
consider yours a
2010.
beater because that's your daily driver.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I guess, I hopefully get another vehicle. Before
It's your daily driver
Yeah.
for now, though.
Oh, yeah.
A beater is a third vehicle that's only used for driving to work or anything.
Yeah. Pretty much.
When I bought the Pathfinder, I had a 15-minute drive to work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that's nothing. But now I have 30-minute drive to work, and I do it often, and it takes me. I use a quarter tank of gas a day. That's kind of a lot in a Pathfinder, and it's old, and there's it makes sounds that nothing's really wrong, but things are starting to go wrong. I have issues with stuff.
I'm trying to.
Is that a violin?
Yeah.
Wow, I hope you leave that in.
That's going in. I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah? Nobody's going to know that was a violin.
I'll try to do you do a violin impression. That sounds like a moose dying. Let me try again. Okay.
Bro, do a
I realize
violin
how little
impression.
I can do one.
I don't know if I can.
Of course you can. Just try it.
Just try.
It's really dumb.
never laugh.
She's not even doing.
No.
She's just laughing to herself.
What are we laughing at? You didn't even try yet.
I'm laughing at earlier. I was like, oh, Levon's coming at 1:30. I wasn't looking at my phone, and I told Paul that his ETA was 1:30. ETA was estimated time of annoyance.
It was great. It's totally like, and
He's
that's
talking to a violin impression.
I think if you left it to the readers or to the listeners, I call it readers.
Yeah, the readers.
If you asked the
breeders.
listeners like who did a better violin impression, it would come down to a talent show. Who had more friends?
Would definitely be me.
I'm pretty sure all the people that listen are your friends.
Yeah.
And that was Brooke's violin impression.
All right, I think that's
Try a fiddle impression.
That'll be.
Maybe
Maybe that's a banjo. Damn it! I think that was a banjo. Let's be a band and like all of us be one instrument.
That was a fiddle impression.
That sounded worse than the new kazoo commercial.
That is terrible.
Oh, I hate that kazoo commercial. Well, Geico? No, that's a Google commercial or a Facebook
I think it's
commercial.
a Facebook video.
All right, we have to get rolling on this subject. We're already 20 minutes in, and we have. I guess I don't need this. Yeah, this is gonna have a weird one today, cause especially from watching that.
How are you gonna segue this?
I'm gonna say
We've got to circle the wagons a little more.
Hey, well, fuck it.
All
It's
right.
our show. We can do whatever we want.
Okay.
Yeah. Today we're gonna talk about, at least for now, we're gonna talk about aliens because I was watching you guys don't have Netflix anymore, huh?
Nope.
Fuckers. So you didn't get to see the Bob Lazar
Oh no, I don't. Oh wow.
Did you? He was on Joe Rogan, but it wasn't a good episode.
I thought it was a good episode.
He had a show on Netflix. It was a little more like comprehensive, and he wasn't whining about a headache and shit. But this guy that supposedly
He was whining about a headache.
he made a lawnmower like with a rocket engine or with a helicopter engine. I guess on Home Improvement he did that, Tim Allen. But they took the idea of this guy, and this was what he drove to work every day in like the early '80s. This guy. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Oh, this is completely like I'm interrupting.
Yeah.
There was a kid at Kiski who drove his lawnmower to school, and my buddy had a video. I had like, well, you remember the second like picture phone that
No,
came
not
out?
really.
Well, there was like a picture phone. It was like right at the beginning of picture phones, and we had a video of this kid. It was like a 4-second video of the kid pulling into the parking lot in his lawnmower. That's it. See, that wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth like entertaining that.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, well, basically, all I wanted to get at was, you guys go to church. Can you, like, do you believe there's aliens? Do you believe there can be?
Oh, absolutely.
That's why I didn't know if there could be.
Are you asking from like a religious standpoint?
Yeah, like both.
I have no idea what the church says about aliens. I have
that's
no
what's
idea what
weird.
like any church
Because it
believes
always
about any
seems like
alien.
it's supposed to be you're one or the other. But that's why I always think, like, why can't there be both? But I don't know. That's just how it always is.
If a church believes that there's no alien, there's no such thing as aliens, I don't know of it, and I don't care because I still believe it.
Now, do you believe they're here, like around here, or
what do you like in the backyard?
Just on Earth, like, or do you think there's like aliens abducting people, or do you believe like UFOs and shit?
I mean, isn't
You
that
really
what
can't-
Scientology's about?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, there was like an entire religion about aliens, kind of like
There was a South
Scientologists.
Park episode on
Isn't
it.
there
That's
like
all I
Christian
know.
scientists?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not the same thing. They're not alien people.
I'm completely kidding.
Oh well, I thought we were podcast bantering.
I always have like I wondered like
talk about them.
Why. I love that it's all the mighty United States government is hiding these aliens. But if they're aliens, they could peer. Why wouldn't they just go to the Brazilian government? And if they did, the Brazilian government wouldn't be secretive about it. You would think if
I'm pretty sure they did on Signs.
is that Mel Gibson?
Yeah,
That movie, yeah.
Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix. There was a video of like kids at a quinceañera party. Quinceañera.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Is that how you say it?
There's a monster outside my room. Can I have a glass of water?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Signs.
Oh, I don't. I watched it once years ago, but I don't remember it. I'd have to watch it again.
When I bought it on
forgot it was even a movie.
DVD, it came with a T-shirt. I had a Signs T-shirt I wore for I wore that T-shirt probably more in 10th grade than any other piece of clothing.
I just remember the Signs. Is that a Tesla song? I think Signs.
Yeah, Tesla covered it, but it was a like a '60s song first.
Yeah, it was a good song. So of course,
it was a good song. But anyhow, that was a good movie. But they had a video of the aliens in like Rio de Janeiro or something. So yeah, they do sometimes.
That's all. I mean, I guess.
And that is true about like, I don't know of any international alien abductions like in real life. Like,
no. I always see on these, same with ghost and alien abductions on TV shows. There's like tons of documentaries on both, and it's always rural white people. It's always just in houses in the middle of nowhere in like Arkansas, and this is with both. This is with ghost and aliens, like ghost. But there's never a ghost story about like an apartment in a city. Like people die there too, or like even in other countries. Like, do you ever hear about a ghost in like Egypt? I mean, maybe you
like
don't,
a mummy.
I guess
There probably are a ton of ghost stories in Egypt.
you would think, but like people claiming that they're real. You know what I mean? I mean, I imagine it's just I never see it on TV. I don't remember once ever seeing a black person or like even a Chinese person like talking about seeing ghosts on TV. It's always Americans.
Is it a white person? Like,
it's always a
ghosts or white person problems.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's what I'm always like. So why is these like all this stuff? Same with these like alien abductions. It always seems like they sound so believable, but when you over the broad spectrum of the shows, it's like what like. Ghosts don't abduct black people. Like they're racist.
Black people have to like worry about police officers. White people have to worry about ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny. I mean, it's true too. I just always wondered that. I just didn't know.
Is that true, or is it just like show how little we know?
Yeah, I don't obsess it. I mean, I watch this stuff sometimes when it's on TV. It's just through my years of thinking about it, I'm like, I've never once seen. It's just pretty narrowed down to.
Does Shaquille O'Neal believe in ghosts?
He believes in magic.
What is that?
Because he played for Orlando Magic.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah. Because I say always like.
Do you believe in magic?
You asking me or
yeah?
Magic? No.
Like, do you believe in sorcery at all?
No.
I don't know if I do or not.
Which, hey, doesn't mean it ain't out there.
Sorry, chipmunk being chased by a
bird.
robin.
Yeah. Let's cut to a commercial break, and let's pick this up when we get back.
Mom, we're hungry.
Yeah, Mom. Can you make us some lunch?
How about I heat up a pizza?
We had pizza yesterday.
Okay. How about some tater tots?
I guess.
Did I mention they're Christian Slater tots?
Christian Slater tots? Wow!
Oh, your kids will be in awe when you whip them up a batch of the all-new Christian Slater Tots. In mere minutes, you can have your family eating their favorite tasty snack that combines aging star power with a healthy dose of vitamin celebrity. And kids playing with their food has never been more fun, since Christian Slater Tots are shaped to his exact likeness. So go ahead and let little Johnny play Young Guns too.
I've killed 65 men, not counting Mexicans and Indians.
And admire little Michael's interview with the vampire impressions. What were you going to do? Kill me? Drink my blood? So go get a bag of delicious fun for the whole family. And remember, if it's not Slater, then see you later.
So you went to that party last night and had a few drinks. Then you saw that hoochie blonde pleasure pack. But of course, you didn't go prepared. No Adam and Eve and couldn't resist the cleave. And now you're having genital pain, pelvic discomfort, or eye drainage. You probably have chlamydia. Don't get shafted by an antibiotic copay. You need Dimaclap. Dimaclap is the only approved and certified STD drug by the GSA, curing chlamydia with a single capsule. At just 10 cents each with unlimited lifetime doses, how can you pass this up? That's right. A dime for a dime. First you pound a dime, then you swallow one. Nice. Go ahead and get some tail from that sweater pot mama. No condom, no problem. Go to podcastrationpharmacation.com and order your Dimeclap now. Warning, Dimeclap may cause hypospermia, hair diaper scabies, boner cancer, gooch bumps, and nausea. Oops.
What does it mean to be a stud? Well, here in Texas, it means strength, intensity, bold, and ruggedness. Like our landscape, and like our cigarettes. In Texas, nothing exemplifies studliness more than smoking a stud cigarette. Stud cigarettes are the heavy hitter for the heavy smoker. With a rattlesnake bite and a Texas longhorn kick, each cigarette is handcrafted from only the finest tobacco and are lightly filtered to give you more of that studly taste. So go buy a pack now. 'Cause remember, to be a stud, you gotta smoke a studs.
Cigarettes are the number one cause of cancer and all kinds of really stupid annoying shit. All right, we're back from the commercial break. Yeah, I always thought, like, they say on it, I was, like, the show I remember them saying was, if you sit down on a beach and you look around, there's, like, more stars in our Milky Way than grains of sand you can see in any direction.
Milky Way.
So I just always thought, if, like, you get, yeah, for the people in church or whatever that say, like, oh, you know, they steadfastly believe that the earth was created and there ain't other more. I always think that's a lot of fucking, that's a pretty big percentage chance there's other living things.
See, what I say is, like, if you believe it, you believe, like, whether you believe in creation or evolution, there's no reason something couldn't have evolved somewhere else.
Yeah, that's
or,
what
like, could have been created somewhere else.
That's what I always thought.
Who's to say we're not, like, who's to say we're not a side project?
I just know it was for, like, you know, till, like, I guess, you know, till recently, till the internet age, it was pretty much you're one or the other. You're either a scientist or you go to church. I always thought that's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
really
don't know.
I don't know.
I know very little about each. I just know, I know enough to ask the questions. That's pretty much all I, you know.
Do you believe in aliens, though? Where you stand on the issue?
Well, I definitely believe there could be. I bet by sheer numbers there are, but believing that they're here, I don't believe our government has them locked up. I believe if ours did, so would Russia, so would China, I believe Roswell was way too, World War II ended in 1945. 2 years later, this new technology wasn't even the 1950s yet. Anything that the Nazis had over there that we brought over with us was going to be a spaceship to people. I think that is just way too coincidental, because that was like all them rockets that went to the moon. Those were the V1 bomb, like the V1 missile scientists. It was basically the Nazis that was our space program. And I'm not saying, like, we used them to do something good. Whatever, that's irrelevant. But, yeah, as you know, I just find that really coincidental. I imagine it was just.
What do you think that kettle, like, the bell? Is it the kettle bell or the bell or whatever that landed in, like, Hershey,
I think that
PA
was an
something?
electromagnetic thing, and I think it. Also, magnet, you know, it was reverse magnets. You can make shit float with magnets. It's controlling it. And what the rumors had it like hovered and then went haywire, and you know that was what they were saying. And I'm thinking that's exactly what you'd expect from. They have maglev trains right now, and now but it's just controlling them. It's, you know, slow it down, keep it from bouncing around. And I think back then they were, like, you know, it takes a lot of power, and I think it's literally exactly what it sounds like. And it's nothing. It's easy to make. It's just it's hard to do anything useful with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brooke, where do you stand?
I don't know.
On her feet. All right, so yeah, which brings me to you know, pretty damn surprised for the guest for today.
The guest? When did we plan this?
Well, I texted Brooke earlier in the week about today's topic, and she said she had a perfect surprise guest for the show. I don't know. I assumed you'd know about it. You don't know either?
This is the first I'm hearing about it.
Huh. Well, that's odd.
Guys, you are still talking about aliens today, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go get the guest for you then.
Okay. Who could this possibly be?
No idea. I hope it's Jeff Goldblum.
That would be awesome. Or Jeff Daniels would be rad too.
As long as it isn't that Jeff Dunham with those Muppets. I'm not talking to some Muppet Chili Pepper.
Wait, how do we know it's a Jeff? Maybe it's Sigourney Weaver or Arnold Schwarzenegger or somebody from like an alien movie?
Well, are you guys ready for the guest interview?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is Flesnikog. It's an alien.
Ow! Holy shit!
Go ahead and introduce yourselves and ask anything you want. It has a language translator, so it can understand and speak perfect English.
Brooke, what the hell? Where did you find this thing?
I'll explain later. I gotta go.
But, what the fuck? How?
I'll explain everything when I get back from yoga. I'm already late. Later, bro. Have fun.
Okay. This is insane.
Look at this thing. It's fucking hideous.
Yeah, it looks like Hillary Clinton made out of dingleberries. God, it smells like dingleberries too.
It smells like burning tires and egg salad.
Ah, are those its fucking eyes?
I'd have to guess yes.
There's too damn many of them. Look, it's fucking staring at me. What? What are you looking at, bitch?
I am looking at all of my immediate surroundings.
Ah!
Dude, you could hear us this whole time?
Yes,
Okay, then why didn't you say anything?
I was not prompted to speak.
Well, okay. Now you are officially prompted to speak.
What would you like me to say?
Say spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Cool. I'll say fart in a cup.
Fart in a cup.
Say I'm a pathetic pussy.
Sleep on Brian.
Okay, that was fun. But I have a lot of questions for this thing, so let's get this interview underway. First off, what's your first impression of planet Earth?
This planet is a vile and disgusting place for life forms to live upon. The carbon monoxide emissions displays of underdeveloped intelligence, and your species' blatant disregard for resources and constant quarrels are counterproduction to the continuation of your people's existence.
Wow. Okay. Hello to you too.
We already exchanged greetings.
I know. Just, never mind.
So it sounds to us that you're not a fan of the human race. Is that a correct assessment?
That is correct.
Can you elaborate as to why?
As I mentioned, your constant destruction of each other and of your own planet is unacceptable. Humans fight each other and wage war over resources from this planet. Using that energy and focus for traveling the galaxy and colonizing other planets would completely eliminate the need for violence. Any intelligent and rational species would understand that early on in their development. Also, humans poop much too frequently.
Wait, we poop too much?
Yes,
Well, how often do, what's your species called?
Sliverax.
Okay, so how often do Slivavax poop?
Our bodies have been biologically engineered for 97% efficient energy consumption and digestion. We excrete waste about once per Earth year.
Damn, that's a shame. I like the poop.
If us humans are so gross to you, then what are you doing here?
Our initial purpose was to engage in a peaceful coexistence and to allow the human race to join us and flourish alongside us in our continued exploration of the universe. We have patiently waited for your primitive survival instincts to be replaced by the more enlightened and harmonious intelligence that is norm of most developed for humans. So we will soon begin planning the elimination of all life on Earth and rebiologizing it to let other life forms attempt true enlightenment.
The destruction of all life on Earth, then.
Yes.
Can't say I didn't see that one coming.
So, how long do we humans have before this elimination process begins?
Within the next 100 Earth years.
Oh, shit. Well, good thing our podcast is so popular. I mean, maybe our listeners can begin to change things.
Highly doubtful.
Alright, well, that's nice. So, where's your home world located?
Slitherbacks live and thrive on thousands of planets and space stations throughout the galaxy.
Okay, that's nice, but where is your... What is your name anyway?
Flesnicod 470.
Okay, then, Flesto. I'm just gonna call you Phil.
That would be considered highly insulting.
Yeah, whatever. Where are you from, Phil? And what is it like?
I am from the planet Ross Noctis Amadidus 8. It is mostly methane atmosphered and much larger than Earth. Very large, fungal-like beings thrive across the planet, and as slibabacks live on within fungals. 77% of the planet's livable surface is bioengineered for maximum efficiency of energy use.
Ooh, I'm Phil the Slibovac from Verslopolis, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Phil. Dude, there's no need to rub it in about how awesome you are.
I was simply answering your questions.
Whatever. So how do you travel throughout the galaxy? What technology do you use?
Our propulsion system is too advanced for your understanding.
This guy, what a jerk.
Well, okay, so just pretend we can understand your genius engines.
It is not an engine as you humans could understand. We use quantum energy obtained from element 131 and rapid gravitations to multiply and contain the energy by trillions. The bubble of gravitational distortion around our craft will implode our physical data and reopen it. We simply make the universe around us cease to exist momentarily and re-exist where we want it to.
Oh, I figured that's how it worked.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's how my lawnmower runs.
So, how long have you been watching our planet?
Oh, for 900,000 Earth years.
Okay, and in any of that time, have you contacted or abducted people?
I cannot answer that question.
Why?
It is against my protocol.
Okay, well then, have you been in alliance with the U.S. government?
I cannot answer that question.
Again, why not?
It is against my...
Protocol?
I'm gonna protocol you a dickhead.
So, Phil, how did you meet my wife?
I cannot answer.
Damn it, Phil. You're gonna fill my wrath if you don't start understanding some questions. This is my wife I'm asking about, and I have a .45 pistol underneath this couch. Do you know what a pistol is?
Yes.
Then answer my questions. Are you a male or a female?
Hold on, Paul. You don't think Phil, probed Brooke, do you?
I don't know, but this situation is pissing me off.
Alright, well, let's all calm down here and not jump to conclusions. So what are you, Phil? Are you a male or a female?
I am neither. Slibabacks are programmed to harvest the materials from our surroundings and to fabricate our offspring as required. There is no need for more than one Slibaback to create another. Mating is biologically and evolutionarily obsolete.
Oh, great. My wife hangs out with a space tranny.
Okay, let's change the subject here. In the last century of observing us, have you been watching our television broadcast?
Yes.
And what's your favorite show?
I do not watch television broadcasts for entertainment purposes. We find them a frightening display of the human race ignorance and unacceptable behavior.
Well, you gotta like The Simpsons at least.
No, I do not.
Nobody badmouths the Simpsons, you fucking intergalactic asshole.
Yeah, nice shot. Let's make sure he's dead.
Where would the pulse be?
I don't know.
How do we know it's dead?
Well, what's that purple shit oozing out of it? I mean, it must be blood.
That shit better not stain my floor. Poke him with a broom a few times.
All right, I'd say it's dead. So now what?
I have no idea.
Dude, what if the CIA has taps on this thing? Or what if more aliens come back looking for it, like tomorrow?
Screw them. What about my wife?
Ah, fuck. Yeah, she's gonna be pissed about this. All right, let's drag it out of here and clean this mess up. We'll dump it in the creek and just tell her he left for, another meeting.
Dude, she's gonna know. Fuck it, let's go.
All right.
Please pardon this interruption while these two peckerheads remove this Slibovac from the premises. We now return to our regularly scheduled podcast. Thank you.
Whew, man, that fucker was heavy. Got rid of him. At
That was
least.
an experience.
So, anyway, okay. Insert band plug here. Or no, we already did that.
We already did the band plug. You gotta talk
All right,
about
I'm
your
gonna
beer you're
I'm gonna
drinking.
talk about this beer. This Sierra Nevada Fantastic Haze Imperial IPA. We did Sierra Nevada before. They were from California, from Sierra Nevada, obviously. But there's one down in Cali, and 9% alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, it's strong.
It's kind of I don't know. I kind of like the taste. It's a 3. I'll give it 3.5 because anything up into the close to double digits alcohol, at least if it gets me drunk. If it tastes bad and I get effed up, all right, that's some brownie points.
I don't think it tastes bad. It's just a little bit too, like, one of those things, when beers get really strong, they just kind of get, I don't know, there's a flavor of, like, strong beers that it doesn't really do it for me. And that one didn't really do it for me.
I had a really good one last week. They had a hazy IPA from that Spigot Brewery down in Ford City, and I crushed that thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I haven't been there. I want to stop there, and I haven't
It's
done
real
it.
small, and it's just whatever you get. I mean, it ain't. First few I had were just good, nothing bad. First few I had there weren't worth paying, however much money you have to pay for a microbrew. But they were good. But this one was worth it. I mean, when you're paying like $18 for a growler, which is like basically 3 beers, it's like, is that worth it? But it was, actually.
The thing with growlers, too, they rarely ever say, like, you get 2 days out of a growler, and then it's shot.
You got to drink it yeah. I went yesterday to get more beer for my growler, and I realized, yesterday I wanted to get more than one growler filled. Then I realized I only had one. I should have like 4 or 5 of them fucking things, but I just leave them everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have a couple here. I know Brett has at least 1 or 2 of mine, and I just,
I think I own 2 growlers, and I have like 4.
You always have to pay like $6 or whatever, or like sometimes 10, whatever. You got to buy a new growler each time. Doing that, if you're not refilling them, then it just gets more money needs.
Yeah, and it's clutter because it's not like you need another growler. You just need a growler right now.
Yeah.
They had a growler rental program.
Don't just buy the growler and rent it. Don't rent it. And like completely.
No,
retarded.
but like put a deposit down. Like when if you bring the growler back when you're done, you'll get your growler deposit back. Just have like a setting like there's a $15 deposit on this growler. Bring it back, or else like you'd been better off just buying a growler.
I think like you keep the growler, and then when you go back, instead of dropping your growler off, when you need more beer, you get that growler refilled. That's like the whole point of it. But it's like running a keg, a keg that makes sense because a keg for a lot of people, we're like, oh, I'm gonna rent a growler off you to drink 2 nights, then return the growler.
Yeah.
Just keep the growler, and then when you want beer, you return when you want beer filled.
But it'd only be worthwhile like once, because if it costs $10 to buy a growler, have a $15 deposit to rent one. That way, it would be better off. Like, hey, if you're not planning on bringing it back, then just buy the growler. But if you plan on bringing it back, then it's no big deal. You're just borrowing.
So you
it,
would
and we'll
buy
let
the.
you borrow
But why
one.
would you? So if you're, I don't get the point of it. Because what you mean? There'd still be beer in it?
No, you'd return it when it's empty. You'd like just put a. If it costs $15 to get the growler filled, it would be $30 to rent the growler. But 15 of it would come back if you bring the growler back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, okay, I can understand that. It took me a little bit, but all right, yeah. So we got 100 years to get our shit together. Our sleeve of X or whatever they're called are going to come to Earth and apparently annihilate us. So, you know, or just everyone keep 45s. We'll shoot these mofos. We're humans. We're good at war. We're good at destroying shit. So do that. And in the meantime, we will catch you next week on our next episode of the greatest podcast in the fucking world. Podcastration.
Oopie doopie.
Tater. All right, hold on. Wait, we need to do a band plug. So I'm going to plug a band here real quick, actually, since I do... Well, hey, might as well do a space rock band. I'll do that Black Moon Circle. I don't know if I ever played you any of them.
I don't know them.
I played some last night with Reg and them. It's pretty awesome. It's like kind of jammy, trippy lava lamp rock shit, but they get pretty rockin'. I think live they'd kick ass. They have the albums. I know there's an album in Andromeda, another one called Sea of Clouds.
Andrew WK.
Yeah.
And see you later, alligator.